guys! I have no idea if my video is even gonna make it into anybody's sub box or, you know, who's gonna care or whatever, but I do know for myself that once in a while when I get on YouTube, if someone posts a video like after a long time, I still watch it. So maybe there's people who will still watch this one too. Either way, I know most of the people that I've connected with on YouTube have kind of shifted over to social media, different types of social media like Instagram, Twitter, you know, that sort of thing. So you probably like see me and know what's going on in my life regularly, but I wanted to post this video for fun, just in case people don't go on Instagram and stuff like that. And so I wanted to do a good old-fashioned favorites video. So I'm gonna just start off with a few things in the food category. So the first thing I want to show you guys is this. It's just applesauce pouch, basically Treetop brand. But this is the tropical one. I just found these and they're actually really good. They have like pineapple, orange, banana puree, and passion fruit juice. That's what I love, passion fruit. So this is pretty good for just like a quick snack if you're like, you know, hungry and then you just want something to grab real quick. I know I always think of like applesauce and these pouches and stuff like that as like putting in kids, you know, lunch boxes and stuff like that, but adults can eat them too. It's just applesauce. So, but I like this one. I found this one recently. I was like, ooh, definitely want to try that. So I like this one, and I like any of the ones that have like strawberry in the applesauce too. I like strawberry applesauce. And then the other foodie item that I have was sharing what Starbucks drink I get. So this is a tall size. If you don't go to Starbucks often, I know that sizes can be complicated and stuff because like this is a little one, but it's called a tall, and then the size bigger is called a grande, and you know, they're confusing, but the tall is like the small size. And this is about as much as I can drink in a sitting. I can't really drink much more than this, but this is the strawberry acai refresher. I don't drink coffee, I'm not a coffee drinker, but this has caffeine in it still. It's a juice. And usually they put like a scoop of dried strawberries in there and it makes it a lot sweeter, and that's why I usually ask for no strawberries. So it's mostly the acai juice, which is literally like maybe this much juice, and then they put water in it. It's still really sweet, like a sweet juice, but I love it. And without the strawberries, to me it's like perfect. So this is my favorite go-to drink at Starbucks. Not particularly a food item, but like a supplement for food that I've been taking recently that I wanted to shout out as Lactaid. So I'm lactose intolerant pretty badly, but if I did not have Lactaid, I would have to miss out on so many good dairy products. And I know I originally took, my sister also is lactose intolerant, and she gave me one of her chewable ones because they also come in chewable. If you can't swallow a pill, there's chewable kind too. And so I took that one time and it didn't really work as well, and I don't know if it's because I don't know exactly why, but it just didn't work, so I wasn't convinced that that even would help me. But after a little while, I ended up trying to swallow a pill, and oh man, they work amazing. I would be like such a wreck without these. And Walgreens has the like Lactaid brand with the 120 caplets, and I just keep this in my purse, and it's been like a lifesaver in so many circumstances. So if you're lactose intolerant, this is definitely worth it. If you're like, oh, I don't know if that works, or you know, I just deal with the pain. Don't deal with the pain. Do not do that. Try Lactaid, see if it works for you. It's awesome. I cannot shout its praises enough. So that's all I have in the food category, and then I wanted to share some like sort of beauty, I don't know, like lifestyle. It's probably beauty category is what it is. So I wanted to share this hand soap. This is Cucumber and Lily by Bath & Body Works. It's just a foam soap. My sister-in-law had this at her house and I love the smell. Unfortunately, AJ, my husband, does not like the smell, which I was kind of bummed about. But there, you know, he uses a different type of soap, but I love this. I think it's really good. It smells like, you know, their cucumber, I think melon at Bath & Body Works is really like sweet cucumber scent. This one, that Lily adds that little bit of floral, and I just love the mixture of fresh and floral once it's balanced. That's like literally my favorite type of scent. So this is one of my favorite scents right now. And then another thing I wanted to share is this nail polish. I usually buy Zoya brand nail polish because I just love the applicator. I love how long it lasts, you know, all that kind of stuff. I think it's the best quality that I've used is Zoya. But OPI is also a good brand, and I pick this up once in a while if I find a color that I really like, and this is definitely a color that I really like. It's such a good fall color too, but it's called Kozu Melted in the Sun. and it's just such a pretty, there's tiny sparkles in it, and it's just got that really pretty feminine pinkish mauvish color. And so this has been like one of my favorite nail polishes to go to. I've worn it several times. So, and then to take off my nail polish, I don't know if I've shared this before, but I use Zoya's removal, nail polish removal. This is a 3-in-1 formula. This stuff's awesome. Even when I do like really glittery nail polish, if I like stick it on, you know, cotton balls and just hold it on my nails for a little while, this stuff is really awesome. And it feels, it's still strong smelling, but it feels really fresh. And with this type of stuff, this is kind of like their step 1 of all of their steps. You know, you put on your top coat or your bottom coat, you know, all that kind of stuff. But this is like the step 1, so you don't even have to wash your hands. I wash my hands because I wash my hands after everything. But you don't even have to wash your hands after using this. You can remove it with this and just start your nails and get going. I do my nails myself, so this is a lifesaver and I love it. It works so well. Now I wanted to talk about a couple of like lifestyle things. That's what I was saying. It's not like beauty. This is more lifestyle, practical stuff is what I wanted to share. So first thing that I wanted to share is this book, and I know that this is not going to be like relatable for everyone. It's for women and it's for Christian women, so it's a little particular in its genre, but it has been a life-changing book for me. I haven't finished it, as you can see. I'm almost done with it, but from what I've read so far, it's been pretty life-changing to me. We all have such like planted expectations of our friendships, especially with our girlfriends, and that can make things really difficult because sometimes we can have good expectations and sometimes we can have bad expectations, and sometimes it's hard to distinguish those things. So this book, Finding and Nurturing Deep and Lasting Relationships, it's just given me the right perspective that I needed, mostly to be loving and giving and not have expectations for the most part, but yeah, just to be viewing relationships correctly and in the way that God designed it to be. This is a huge life changer for me, so I wanted to share this because it was a big deal. And I want to share this with you. It's kind of a funny thing, but this is just a wallet. I don't know if you got what type of wallet you guys use. I've always used, you know, like this sort of like ones that are longer like this. They can hold the cash and the cards and everything like that. But I've been finding that I go for more like medium to small size purses. And when I switched to this, it was like a while ago that I switched to this. This has been so helpful for me to just grab my cards if I need to, you know, run an errand or real quick. I don't have to bring a big old wallet or anything. So I have this one, and then I have another just like small card zip wallet for like other, you know, gift cards or membership cards or things like that. But for the most part, I use just this little accordion one. I just got it off of Amazon, but it's been so helpful to me, and it's like worth mentioning as one of my favorite things lately because I love it. This is like super recently. I got this cup that I wanted to share because I love it. I haven't even used it yet. I need to watch and use this, but this is from Target. It is a fall cup. So if you like this cup, you can probably go get it at your Target right now. If you have Target, if you don't, I'm sorry. But I love leaves. I'm a big fan of leaves. Even though fall's not even my favorite season, I just love leaves, whether in any kind of season. But this is just, it was so simple and so cute, and the colors were beautiful. It's a perfect fall mug. So I wanted to share that this is like, I love this thing. I keep looking at it and just being like, wow, it's so pretty. Speaking of leaves, kind of on the practical side of things, lately my favorite, I usually talk about like entertainment and stuff like that, or what I've been doing lately. My hair just been kind of crazy over here. But I wanted to mention that one of my favorite things that I've been doing as far as hobby goes is watercolor painting. So I don't think I've gotten on my YouTube channel and shared that yet. But I got into watercolor painting about, going on almost 2 years ago. Because I started in January of 2018, so we're coming up at the end of the year here. But this is my most recent painting that I did. So this is a leaf, because I love leaves. All three of these are leaves, but this was a fall one that I really enjoyed doing. It was so much fun. I've loved learning how to use watercolors because traditionally I used and was trained with oils and acrylics. So when I was like, somehow God inspired me to be like, hey, you should try watercolors even though they scare me to death. I was like, I want to try them. I want to know what they're about. I think I'd watched a couple of videos or something, and I was like, I want to try that, and I've loved them. I've learned, every time I paint, I learn something new. So in saying that, I'm not on YouTube very much anymore, but you can find me on Twitch. I'll put the link down here. I don't think I'm gonna get in trouble for posting that or anything because I'm not monetized. So, but I'm just gonna share that with you guys. I'm not live like super frequently, but I'm trying to do it more often. But I sit and I paint and I just kind of talk and chat and, you know, just do fun stuff like that. So you guys can find me there if you wanna interact with me and watch me paint and all that good stuff. So, and last but not least, if you saw my thumbnail, my most favorite thing as of late is my little baby. So this is my picture of my baby, and I am coming up very closely to the halfway point. So I'm 19 weeks while filming this, but I'm just a couple days shy of 20 weeks pregnant. So I really wanted to share that mostly on here because, again, I'm posting this pretty regularly on my Instagram and other social media, but not on YouTube. And I still wanted to share it on YouTube because if there's people who use YouTube that care about me and my channel and my life and want to know, I still want to share. I enjoyed my YouTube community when I was more active, and so I wanted to share with you guys. So I'm really excited. We just found out yesterday that we are having a little girl. So I am ecstatic because that's what me and AJ wanted. And yeah, it's still like sinking in because I just found out yesterday and I was convinced that I was gonna have a little boy. But the ultrasound clearly shows that it's a little girl, and I'm just so thankful, like, that God gave me like what I was excited about. So right now I'm actually filming in my guest room, which is gonna turn into the nursery now that we know that we're having a girl. So I might film really quickly like a sort of tour of my guest room because it's Disney themed, so I think you guys might like that. I wanted like people to come in and stay and be able to experience it themselves, but only a couple people came over, which the couple people that did I was really thankful for. But it's gonna be switched to a nursery now, so we're not gonna have people staying in this room. So I'll probably do like a sort of tour of this room before we switch it around and take the bed out and put a crib in and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, yay, I wanted to share with you guys. I'm so excited. Baby's due March 1st. I know that's gonna be a question if you guys have any. Baby's due March 1st. It is a leap year next year, so AJ really wants baby to be born on February 29th. I don't want that because I think that wouldn't be very fun for the kid, but he wants that and thinks that would be. There's other people too who think that would just be so fun, and it is very unique every 4 years. But yeah, so we're really excited, very thankful. Again, I post on social media pretty regularly about my life and about what's going on, and yeah, so I wanted to just get on here, share my favorite things lately, share that I'm pregnant, and just be able to sit down and edit again. I love making YouTube videos once in a while. When you have to do them all the time, it's very tiring. But and I also have been able to accept more of being able to sit down and just talk on a camera and not worry about how long it is, not worry about that it's ranty. Because if you care and you want to know about my life and me, you're just gonna listen. And that's awesome, and I appreciate you so much. I know for people that I watch on YouTube, it doesn't matter how long or how ranty. If I care about the person and their life and their channel, I'm gonna watch it. So I need to accept that about my channel too. So again, this channel's not super active. I don't know when I'm gonna be posting on here or when I'm gonna be posting, but I wanted to post this. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. If you've watched this video and you did watch it, please comment below. I really want to interact with you. I really want to know who's watching and who, you know, I don't know, who is present. You don't have to, obviously. I can't force you. There's no way I can force you, but I love interacting in the comments. So I'm not gonna tell you to do all those classic, oh, like my video, subscribe, all that kind of, no, that's not what this is about. I'm just sharing, and I'm glad that you're here and I'm glad that you're watching. So I think I gotta go edit this video now. So anyway, thank you so much again for watching, and thanks for spending time with me. Bye!